Alright, welcome back to Neon Abode. We are playing the Last Caretaker in a little bit of stormy weather. We just burned about 4,000 liters of diesel to go about 9.5 kilometers. We are heading to, and I'm hoping it's going to pay off in dividends over here. We're heading to the what I think is the oil rig platform, where we can start making oil, which will allow us to make more diesel and petrol. So we're not that far out. I anticipate we're going to set up a can't see, but yeah, I anticipate we're going to set up a little mini base here. Mines. All right. Let's go take care of these mines. Oh, geez. So things I learned recently is that you can actually scrap those mines. You can jump down with your scrapper and take them apart. But I think it only gives like copper and metal, so unless you're short on that, it might not be worth it. Oh, I hope I didn't piss the shark off. Oh, I might have just blown him up. Here come these guys. And these guys got some range on them. There's one more. There we go. All right. Finish off these mines. It's the ones I can get to. Everything bobbing and weaving. And some more. Whoa. Alright. We got another battle. We got another battle ahead of us. I'm trying not to kill the petrol tanks. Jesus Louises. Look at that. They're still coming. I woke the hive. Man. I think they're a little upset. Like, I heard about you, robot. You are not taking our little... Oh, man. You know what I need to do? I need to get closer so I can just take them out. I'm gonna try to get parallel on them. This looks like the engine. Alright, there we go. Let's anchor up. Do some reloading. Man, they're coming from everywhere. We just take this out like that. Ooh. Man, these guys are not playing around. Look at that. Look at that. Get that to not grow back, please. There we go. Where's the other one? Let me take care of these mines. Go heal. Oof. Yeah, I think it's that one that's sending them. Let me heal. Do my... Oh, man. How did I miss that? Gotta be careful shooting, because those things will explode. Alright, let's back up in our new... New POI slot. Is there any more mines on the other side? Let's see if I can take this out from here. Oh, shoot. Bad time to run out of ammo. I know I have more, I think. That killed it. Yeah. Much better. When you have unlimited power, this thing is great. Jesus. Thought I killed that mine. Put this one over here. So, I'm going to assume this doesn't work. Yep. I'm going to have to go up that ladder. And we'll have to figure out how to power things up. Into the unknown. This is pretty cool looking, though. Yeah, that's where I'm probably going to have to run down the cable. So I'm thinking out loud here. I'm thinking convert everything on site, right? Because I don't want to build, because I've already got petroleum and diesel, right? I don't want to build oil on my ship too as well. That's stuck like right in the... That's stuck right in the rack there. That got us... Whoa. Alright, let's try this again. It's totally overkill, but it's fun. Oh, I did kill them. Nice. Yeah, it doesn't have to be close, it looks like. So what is this? Is this the oil? Oh, yeah, this is the oil pump. Check that out. Super cool. I don't know if this is actually the oil pump. But yeah, it is, actually. So oil output. Who knows how much power it takes? Guess we'll have to figure that out. Okay, we can run it out of here. It's gonna take us up. Whoa! Didn't expect that. Alright, that needs power. Don't fall. Stuff around there is probably gonna get through it through the back. Alright. It's just gonna have to like go in, so yeah, I will switch. Wow. Alright. Here's our helicopter pad for the future. So I wonder if the helicopter will be able to hold a certain amount of weight. I don't see any tendrils, but there might be some top. What he's got? Oh, damn. Must be it. Alright, I need this. Save 2. Oh, a level 3 place. I still have to go back to 49. Get that one. It's gonna take repairs. Alright, let's get our initial, well, I think we can get the initial power up and then finish clearing. These blobs, man. They just keep coming back. Look at that. That spider come from? Oh, there's a bunch down here. There's some oil. I might need to go get some more. Oh, shoot. Are these guys spawning from somewhere? This is back down to the oil well. These are so many. This. Goal here is just to get enough power so that I can get that lift working, and I can hopefully bring it up to build an actual base. Because this is going to take a lot of power. I'm just thinking like I'm going to need this thing, right? Which, if it's like any of the other things, it's going to take like 10 to 20 power to get that thing going. I'll pretty that up later. This tube's going to run it straight across. Right. Nice little office. Perfect. Just a drop? Yeah, it is. Let's keep that one closed. Didn't expect that. When I was at the warehouse, I opened one of those containers. There wasn't really anything super exciting there. There was like one angel. I didn't really find any artifacts, nothing. So it was good for just your base resources, and it pretty much filled me up. As a matter of fact, I ended up leaving stuff because I was already full and I didn't have enough storage. Anyways, there were a lot of these guys there. And there was this one container, I opened it up, and I went from 120 to like 50 pretty quick. I thought there would be like maybe one or two in there, but oh my god, yeah, I was like this. It was just crazy. I mean, this one I'm at least expecting a bunch of them. That one I opened up and just had no idea what was going to come at me. How about that, suckers? That's what grenades are for. Nothing lived in here. Nice. So, all right, let's. There might be a. Oh, here we go. All right, I'm not ready for that. I need some ammo. So we've already got some oil tankers, so that's good. So maybe we run the oil here. They're good condition. run the oil up to here. And then filter it. Or do we dismantle and put it down lower? Because we have the power up here. So we're gonna have to run something, right? Like either we run the power down to the bottom where all of the stuff is gonna be, or we... And it seems kind of silly to run cable all the way up here to the oil and produce up here and then have to send it back down where the boat is. So I think what I'm gonna do is just, this will be power up here, and I'll just run it down the shaft. And did we get them all? Oh no, I heard one. Heard something anyways. Yeah, because I mean we should put all the oil stuff in there, because that's where we came in. Hearing something. Alright, I don't know how to open that door. Oh, I was gonna check the Pico. So let's see if we can open that door with this. Save, repair. I could probably... What I will do eventually is come scrap all this stuff. For sure. There's a lot of stuff up here. At least those things didn't spawn back, so... So it looks like the elevator went down a little bit. It just, yeah, I'm hoping that I just didn't have enough power to fully run it, which is fair. So let's do this. Let's build our solar. Oh, I left it. Alright, I left the connectors in the downstairs in that box. It's still connected into that one, so thank goodness I have that one, but it's just going to be sloppy for a minute. So what we'll have to do is just build a battery here temporarily. Oh, come on. Oh, there we go. Maybe it's just the call button wasn't working. See, so I could totally lift it before, but now, all of a sudden, I can't lift it. I don't know why that's the case. I don't know if I can get it. Oh, nope. Alright. So we'll just take what we can. All right. So that will charge up the battery bank that I eventually just build in this room. And then we'll also be able to pull from that battery bank back out here and this way. Let's go. Let's do this. Wish me luck. Oh. So we need to make this, will this fit? Guess it's kind of on this end, right? I don't know which side is the... Oh, that's the entrance. Hope that got him. Alright, this should do it. It says possible output, but this needs to be a pretty good chance. Looks like it gave me 2. There we go. Let me just take this other stuff with me in case I need it. Alright, so we're gonna go this way. Do I have to pick it up? There we go, yeah, I have to pick it up. Alright, that's that piece. So the last thing I need is probably a buffer for oil storage. I've got the 2 tanks up there, so what I'm probably going to want to do is build temporary cables down from those down to here, because I want to, if I keep everything in this room and it all fits, it just makes it easy for me to just come down here and manage it, except for the power, right, which we'll bring it down. Oh, I need to, I forgot I have to do this too, so I still need that carbon, let me go grab that stuff while we're waiting on this, because this is, oh, I was going to say this is slow. Alright, so there is the oil input, electricity input, power. Where's the output? It's not on top, is it? I'm just going to rotate it around. That builds. Let me go actually go get the other stuff I needed. Oh. That was very expensive to do. And then we need a power input and a thing that I don't know is where does this stuff come out? Oh. Diesel, petrol. This is just plastic too. Alright, so let's do, for sure we want to pull the petrol out. So we're going to need to do it this way. Petrol will be on the right side and diesel will be on the left. We'll do it kind of how we did the rocket with the methane and the oxygen. Oh. Let's just make sure we do that with full health. Still got to connect across, but right, that was better. I'm gonna go check like how the power is doing. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to build at least more power and then probably more batteries. What do I have in here? I don't know what that. So one connector port. Oh man, I always don't have a connector port. So let me put these back. One logic chip, connector port, magnetic coil. Okay. What do we have going on in here? All right. So right now we have 12 kilowatt hours. And if I decide I'm going to actually plug that in. So this will give us 48 kilowatt hours. So that would run the pump with all four of these. That would run the pump for about an hour. So let's finish getting this part done. I don't know if an hour is going to be enough or not. See if I can not die by doing this. No, that's not. I think it's 30 combined. So I don't know. I just don't know how long it's going to take to do everything. Hopefully I have all the stuff I need to make what I need. Because I only want to do this once, obviously. Alright, what just got made? Alright, so I'm gonna... I don't know if I actually need those oil tanks. Though it would be nice to kind of just buffer it up so I don't have to run both of these at the same time. But I think with the batteries that I created, so I have 5 batteries now, and that's going to give me, when they're full, 30,000 watt hours. So I'm going to see how much power this is going to take by itself. and this is just draining the oil from those 2 tankers that are up, so there's not too much in there. Oh yeah, this is taking 60. So this alone is going to take an hour. So it might be worth... Well, so here's the problem, right? I want to automate this, so I just have to come back and the tanks are full. But it looks like it's gonna, it'll only run for a half hour and then it's gonna just kill it. Because if this is doing 62, yeah, that's really gonna eat it up. But anyways, it looks like it's working. This is running in here, but it doesn't look like, oh, they're getting switched somehow. I guess it's just passing both along one and then splitting it when it gets down there, which is weird, but I wonder if I do it a different way. Oh, it's just spitting the plastic out here. Interesting. So that's gonna just pile up over time. Alright, I actually saw somebody complain about this where you have 2 different ones and they're just combining them together. So it's doing 36, 36. See, it's actually slowing me down. So maybe I need to run them separately. Let me go ahead and do that. Alright, so I'm doing another test now. I'm basically running, and this one's off. That's weird. So I'm running oil up to those 2 tanks. And I wanted to see how much power it would take. So it's taking 120. Sorry, it's taking another 60 kilowatts of power, which means that, and just to see, yeah, these things, there's 6 each. Times 5 is 30, so in half an hour this one would run out. So if I ran both at the same time, yeah, if I ran both at the same time, I'd like, and they were both full, it would run out of all the power within 15 minutes. And I could, I mean, like honestly, like, whatever. It'll like my thought is it'll just kind of continue to trickle over time and fill it up. So let's just do it. Let's just see. Let's just tap ourselves out. See what happens. And then here, what I was gonna do is take this out of here, run that in there. I was gonna do it, you know, dual, but they're sharing, and I didn't want them to share. So let's do it this way. Each one should have its own line. As long as I connect the right one on the other side. Should go to the right tanks. Alright, there we go. I'll just go ahead and jump down and take a look. Alright, and then all I have to do is take this and run it over here. Or actually I could just run it right there. And then take the diesel. And I should have a, yeah, maybe I'll run a diesel connection down this way. A little bit out. Yeah. So there we go. That's how we just park here and fill both sets of tanks. All right. I'm gonna probably build out the continue building out the power, build out the battery banks a little bit more. Maybe get 10 or 12 batteries. So if I get to get 12 batteries, that'll give me a full hour, as long as I don't use the elevator. But that'll give me a full hour, right, of power to be able to run these. And I'll just have to you know, give a little bit more power. The power I'm not as worried about, just because like once these things get filled up, it'll build up, or if the power runs out, you know, it'll come back and fill up over time. I just need 2 of these filled and 3 of these as of right now filled in a reasonable amount of time, right, while I'm away doing stuff. And that's all I really need, because you know, I'm just gonna fill these up. I'm just building extra tanks so I have a little bit more buffer for the next time I come. Like, as for example, if I needed to come back quick. But and I'm thinking, so the petrol is going to be good for the launch pad, right? Because I'm going to be using that to fuel the saboteur reactor. Well, sorry, the generator, which is going to give carbon dioxide to the saboteur reactor. But I'm also thinking I can use it, because it doesn't really take that much. I'm also thinking I can use it as a second, build one of the larger generators and use it as a second power source, or another power source for the Lazarus racks. Because in order to power all 4 of those up, I'm going to need quite a bit of power. So that's going to be the game plan. Anyways, I think we're done here. I will, before I leave, I'll come back and just show you guys, you know, what I've built. But for now, or maybe next time I come back, I'll show you guys, because I'm going to actually grab whatever diesel it's made so far. I don't really need that much. Yeah, it's this one. Oh, this one's equalizing. Is this one equalizing? No, it's not. So it definitely looks like it is doing, yeah, 100%. So they've been pretty much running equal the entire time. We've only got 200 liters of petrol, but we've got 4,000 diesel. So that is not a good ratio. So I think actually I'm gonna have to build some more petrol. I mean, sorry, some more diesel tanks on top of that. But we'll see. All right, I'll catch up with you guys later.